is called dermatosiophobia. How many of you guys know what dermatosiophobia is?
Because of you.
Yay! Alright, well, the rest of you are about to find out. Every 45 days, a full-grown human sheds its outer layer of skin. Dermatosiophobia has been known to cause severe scratching, stretching, or burning of oneself until they feel released from what several describe as a personal prison. Some people never get out. As we age, our skin becomes tougher from the constant beatings we put it throughout our lives, but in return, our bones become more brittle. Is that because they are closer to the surface? I find myself wondering how much closer to the surface I'll be when I'm 60. Will I remember failed attempts at riding a bike, leaving chunks of myself in the sidewalk? Will I forget bumps and bruises from fists and floorboards? Will I have burn marks to prove my contribution to society made sense? And still, when I look at my hands, I can tell my flesh rots from the inside out. Look at my fingertips for proof. These scars can be a nightmare, apocalyptic at times. I say it in my sleep. Don't forget to remember me. Find my execution in the center lane when the light turns green. Epidermis to glass digs up chunks of us stuck in the grills of semis. And last time I checked, earthquakes were man-made. That's why my skin crawls like tremors. Shake me to the core. Until flakes of me can be seen on your shoelaces. Forget the in-between. We suffer for reasons we don't always understand. Early in the 20th century, Native Americans believed a man's soul was located in his hair. So by removing the skin from the top of an enemy's soul, he would then possess his soul, which in turn would benefit his people. During the Vietnam War, 7 monks lit themselves on fire in protest of anti-Buddhist policies. They believed their body was a temple and that a temple could not thrive on unholy ground. 1968, Ed Gein confesses to killing and skinning 2 women in his Wisconsin home. He had used their skin to fashion a trophy as a reward for his work. He is the influence behind Norman Bates, James Gumb, and Leatherface. During the 90s, it was believed that more and more girls began cutting themselves because they believed they weren't worth the flesh that engulfed them as a kid. I used to bite the outer edges of my palm, a nervous twitch, never quite hard enough to bleed. But maybe I was trying to escape faster. Or maybe I knew that scars meant tougher skin. These scars on my head are from my soul refusing to let go as I continue to shave. And these days, my chest, it burns every time I see a trophy wife in long sleeves. So maybe the world breaks on purpose, just to distract us from windows and mirrors. Dermatosiophobia, the fear of skin and skin disease. Every 45 days I turn the lights out, too afraid of what I might see.